everyone, Houston, the Meandering Piper, back again, and I got another tobacco review for you today. This time, I got Drexel flake. Kind of hard, it's kind of a funky package, but I ain't smoking on it yet. I was actually going to load the pipe on camera, give you a little bit better idea how I load flake tobacco. Last time I was trying to show you, I just wasn't really too happy with that. It was all broken apart, so I guess I'll show you now. And while we're at it, we'll have a look at this here tobacco. But we'll do it a little out of order today, but it'll be all good. But you can kind of see the flake there. Now it's nice brown. You can see the darker specks in it, but it's got that nice Virginia smell. No, it smells real good. It is a little dry. It is in the pouch. I don't think it quite gets a good enough seal that way. I think it'd really benefit from being in a tin. But this is how I fold or load my flake tobacco. Take it like that, fold it in half, right like that there. Once I get it folded in half, just push it all together. I got this nice plug here. I'm gonna take it, whoop, might hold on to my pipe. Just take it and just work it down into the pipe there. And it usually fits right perfect, right like that. You know, usually one flake's enough for a whole pipe. Got a little bit of fuzz from pipe cleaner in there. But now it's ready to go. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing lit up, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright everybody, I'm back. Got it going fairly good now. So let's get this review started, shall we? I'll start with the description on the pouch here. And it's actually on the inside instead of on the outside. It just says, reach for this superior flake of flue-cured Virginia spiced with perique, pressed in the blocks and then sliced. Best enjoyed with the fellas. So, of course, we knew right away that it was a vapor. Alright, got some bugs going on here, getting at me. So, I figured on a day like today, it's nice, hot, and Virginia would be perfect. And I was wanting to get this tobacco reviewed sometime this week anyway, so we're going to get to it here. Drink pairing for the day is a little bit of Angry Orchard. Tell you what, it's that apple ale or hard cider or whatever it is there. It goes really good with Virginias. And vapors. Oh. We saved it. It didn't go out on me that time. But anyway, this is a really good tobacco. And as most of y'all know, Pipes and Cigars is just handing this stuff out for free. If your order's over a certain amount, I believe. They might just be tossing it in with every order. So, you never go wrong with free tobacco. But what kind of struck me as odd is it's a flake, and it's in a pouch. You know, I've never seen that with any other tobaccos. And like I said earlier, it does come a little dry, it seems. And I'm guessing that's because it is in a pouch and not in a tin. I guess tends to dry out a little bit quicker, but it's still good. You know, just because it's in a pouch, you know, doesn't mean I wouldn't buy it. As far as the flavor goes, you get a little bit of citrusy like flavor, kind of grassy. There's like a sweetness to it too. I want to say almost about like raisins, maybe plums. Yeah, I'll go with plum. You know, and on that retro hell, you definitely get, you know, the spicy black pepper from the Perique there. Tell you what, these bugs are getting after me. Yeah, now I'm definitely getting more of that grassiness to it. Now, I should mention that a lot of the smell that you get from the package is also coming through in the flavor as well. Yeah, it's kind of spicy. I liking this. Has a fairly decent nick kick. Now I'm going to compare this to the last two tobaccos that I did, Orlik Golden Sliced and Luxury Navy Flake. They're all in the same family, all close in my opinion. If I had to have a scale, I'd put this one right in between Orlik Golden Sliced and the Luxury Navy Flake. You know, it's not as sweet as Luxury Navy Flake, but it's nowhere near as bright and citrusy as the Orlik. You know, but I like it for what it is. This is a, you know, a really, really good tobacco. I was surprised with it. Pleasantly surprised. Usually whenever a tobacco surprises me, is always in a negative way. But there are a few that, you know, are really good. And this turned out to be one of them. Yeah, I think I forgot to do my housekeeping. Got my Savinelli Roma. It's the 311 shape. And this is pretty much my workhorse pipe. It's my favorite one. And it'll smoke just about any style of tobacco. Excuse me. And smoke it well. Of course, there are tobaccos that I won't put in it. You know, like Latakia for one. Because I don't want that ghosting into this pipe. Since I mainly smoke Virginias, Burleys, and Vapors. I do have a pipe or two set aside specifically for Latakia blends. I'll tell you what though, this Virginia here, it's really good. Now I haven't noticed it smoking wet or burning really hot, which is a good thing. But I'm going to attribute that to the fact that it's in a pouch. You know, it don't hold the moisture as well as it would if it was in a tin. And you kind of get the benefit of that whenever you go to smoke it. Because you're not getting a whole lot of moisture in your stem at the bottom of the bowl and you're not burning your mouth. And I've been sitting here with my hand over the bowl and hanging on to it like that this whole time. It ain't burned me yet. So that's a huge plus. The only reason I see this as a downside is because you don't ever really know how dry it is until you get it opened up. Whereas if you got it in a tin, you can set it out and kind of check on it every now and then. You know, 10 minutes, okay, maybe still a little moist. Give it another 5, you know, check it again. You know, until you get the right moisture that you want, or let it dry as much as you want. With this, I got fortunate. It is just about the right moisture content, excuse me, right out of the pouch. Again, If you missed it earlier, this is the package. It don't have any name on it specifically. It just says Drexel. That has the Roman numeral 8 at the top here. If I remember right, doesn't Drexel make cigars? I'm not really too sure. Y'all have to enlighten me on that. But I could have swore they made cigars, so. You know, I guess this is kind of their first little foray, or, you know, whatever, into pipe tobacco. I've never tried a Drexel cigar, you know, but their pipe tobacco is pretty good. I might have to look around, and that says 8, so I'm assuming there's more blends, so I'll have to get a few and try them. But that'll be way in the future. I got other blends that are a little higher up on the priority list. I'm getting a little bit more sweetness, but it's still real grassy. This one's definitely more on the grassy side, where Orlick Golden Slice was more citrusy. This is more like that fresh cut grass. And again, not as sweet as the Navy Flake. I'm getting more of a sweetness there, but it's not really like a fruity sweetness. It's I want to say like maybe a honey or something, but or sugar. I'm not really too sure. I'm having a hard time putting my finger on the sweet flavor there. But the grassiness from the Virginia is what's coming through the most, and you get that little bit of spice from the Perique, even, you know, whenever you're not on the Retro Hell. It's kind of present there the whole time. You know, but it's really good. So, I think that's about all I got to say for this here. It's a great tobacco. You know, it's in a pouch and a little easier on the go than a tin. And, like I said, right now, Pipes and Cigars is, or whenever I got it, they were handing it out for free with orders. So I don't think you can go wrong there. And even if you do decide to, you know, I should have checked the price. I didn't, but I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than the other pouch tobaccos like Captain Black and all them. I think I checked on it whenever I went to order it, whenever they said they were tossing it in for free, but I don't remember exactly what the price was. But anyway, even if you buy it, I mean, you won't be disappointed. It's a great vapor. But like I said, it's about halfway between Orlick Golden Slice and the Luxury Navy Flake. Not as citrusy as Golden Slice, and not as sweet as Navy Flake. A little more peppery than both, though. But it's good. Good stuff. But anyway, y'all, that's my take on the Drexel flake tobacco. And I guess I'll go ahead and get on off here, finish it up, and enjoy this brew. And start my vacation. I just now remembered I'm on vacation for the next week. So anyway, y'all, have a great evening, enjoy your weekend, and we will talk to y'all later.